girl's back at it again with another vlog. It's been a while since I've last vlogged. I think it's been almost a month. I've been pretty busy, but I finally got to vlog outside of quarantine. So when you first move to Canada, there's always plenty of stuff that you need to do in order to get things started. So this vlog is going to be about the 10 things that you should do when you first get to Canada as an international student. Just as a reminder, guys, I do live in the Greater Toronto area, so if you're planning to move around here, then this should be really helpful for you. Okay, so number one, health first. Health comes before anything. Before you can do anything, you have to be healthy, like literally, because people nowadays don't let you in unless you're not showing any type of cough, cold symptoms. So take care of your health. But anyways, the point is that first thing that I did when I first got out of quarantine was get my vaccine. If you haven't done so, it's important that you get it. It'll help with ending the pandemic. Don't be one of those people who think that it's not going to make a difference, or it's a controversial topic, but I don't think it should be. But my point is that if you don't have your vaccine yet, Canada does give out vaccines for free for everybody, even if you're not a resident or a citizen. You just have to book it online or through their hotline. To schedule your vaccine, you just go to this website right here. It'll also be in the description box down below. It's pretty easy to do, and it'll just take you like a quick moment to complete it. So make sure to get on that if you haven't done so. Second is to find a place to live. Fortunately for me, my Nina offered to house me and feed me, and like she's basically shouldering my living expenses, and I'm very grateful for that. But for those who are coming here who doesn't have family or family friends or anybody that they know, it's important to get that settled down. I don't have much tips on it, but from my area, what I noticed is that a lot of places offer their basements to be rented. It's basically like an apartment. Usually there's a private entrance as well, but it's someone's basement. It was odd for me at first, but that's just how it is in the area that I'm living in. But yeah, I don't have much tips here, but that's like the most important thing when you first move to Canada. Third thing to do is to open a bank account. There's a lot that have special offers for international students. The top two that I was choosing between was CIBC and Scotiabank. I went for Scotiabank just because they have this Scene Rewards program, and it's basically like giving you reward points whenever you spend money. They also give you a credit card with a limit of 500 just to get your credit started in Canada. I thought that was pretty cool. So in order to open an account with them, you have to call and set up an appointment. Very easy to do. Just call their hotline and they will lead you to somebody who can help you schedule that appointment in the nearest branch. So the three things that you'll need when you go to your appointment is that you need a valid ID, usually your passport, your student permit, and proof of address. I used my school letter to serve as my proof of address. And on top of all of that, you need some money to deposit as well, just to try it. Also bring your SIN because they need that for your credit card. But if you don't have one, then your credit card is to follow up, which is what happened to me. I still need to go back to get my credit card actually. With that actually goes with step 4, which is to apply for a SIN number. That's very important because when you do get a job, you need to provide that to your employer. Again, since there is the COVID situation, you have to apply online. Normally you can just walk in one of their offices and get it the same day. Since there's a pandemic going on, you have to apply online. It takes up to 20 business days for them to complete it. I do recommend getting this out of your way pretty early. You need to apply for it as soon as you're able to, just because this is a very important document to have. So when you go to their website, they're just gonna ask for your proof of address, your ID, and your student permit. So same thing with a bank account, student permit, passport, and proof of address. And the link to that will be put on the description box down below as well. Next thing is to set up your phone plan. There are many options as well. I went with Fido because my friend recommended it. She gave me a referral link, and since I applied through that referral link, they will let me have a free month of subscription. So if you want to get a free month and you're interested in signing up with Fido, you can find my referral link down below too, and we can both get a free month with it. Since I was switching it from Chat R to Fido, they did have this special offer where they don't charge you for the activation fee, and they also give you another free month. So They also gave you additional $5 off every month for the specific plan that I have. I basically have 6 gig of internet and unlimited talk and data and text for $35 a month. So number 6 is to apply for jobs. If Make sure that your student permit says that you are allowed to work without a work permit. If not, then you have to apply to that. I'm not sure about that process because I don't have to do it. But if it says that you're allowed to work without a work permit, so if that's the case, then the next step is to look for somewhere to work. I applied online through Indeed. I applied to Starbucks because I thought it would be a great part-time job. They're very flexible with their hours because you are only allowed to work 20 hours a week. Being a student, you are allowed to work full-time during scheduled breaks, but they're very strict on this, so be careful with that. I actually got hired at Starbucks already. I chose Starbucks because I am planning to apply for my post-grad work permit after, and I know at places like Starbucks there's a lot of room for growth. And I am hoping that by the end of my program, I'll be able to step up to a shift supervisor position or manager or something in order to comply with the requirements for the Canadian Experience class when I apply for my PR. So I am planning ahead. I do have a big plan in mind, and I'm trying to take it one step at a time, and I think this is a very important step. Also, working part-time is a great way to make extra money and to make some friends and also gain valuable experience. So step number 7 is to get your university ID. It's important to have a bunch of IDs on you because you know you're a foreign national, and also if it wasn't for COVID, then you'll need that when you're using your school's facilities. Right now everything's online, so it's not as important, but I still had mine requested so that I have another form of ID and like proof of address and for residence that I do live in the city that I live in. Also, like if you have this, there are a lot of things that they give out student discounts for. Your ID will be proof that you are a student. That's actually related to our next step, which is to get your bus pass. So they actually do offer student discounts. You can set that up when you go to the bus station, the terminals. They will set that up for you as long as you show that you have an ID. The bus station here is called Presto. So I just bought a card at one of the terminals. I think it cost $6, and I added $20 as a load of the card. So I just hopped on the bus and familiarized myself with it since it's gonna be my main mode of transportation here. Actually, related to our next step as well, in order to familiarize myself with the public transportation, I actually went shopping. That's gonna be our step 9, shopping, because going to Canada, you're only allowed to fit all of the stuff you can fit within the weight limit of 2 large bags and 1 small luggage in a backpack, and that's not enough to fit everything that you need for the next few years that you're going to be staying and studying in Canada. Shopping is important. So I actually went to Walmart to shop for toiletries, some room stuff, some food, some clothes, and like school supplies. And when you do shop, don't forget to use your debit card or your credit card because you do get points for that. Some popular places to shop here are Walmart, Home Sense, Winners, Dollarama. Surprisingly, Target is not popular in Canada. It's very popular in the US, but they went bankrupt here. I don't know what other stores. Not familiar. Ask a local. And last but not least, step 10 is to explore your area. You are in a new place and it's gonna be your new home, hopefully. So it's important to familiarize yourself with it. And so for me, in order to get some fresh air, I went on walks, I went on parks, I met up with some friends. Fortunately for me, I did have friends that lives around the area. They reached out to me after they saw my vlog, and I was able to meet up with them, and we were able to grab some drinks and eat. And just unwind a little, especially after the stressful quarantine that I went through. If you're just arriving to Canada and you're just starting a journey like I am, it's gonna be a long, difficult journey, and once in a while you need to unwind. So it's important to like get out there, get some fresh air from time to time. Canada is generally a safe area to walk around to, but you know, always be vigilant of your surroundings. You never know when bad people around, but generally it's pretty safe. So don't let fear stop you. Like my motto is that you can't really get lost in a place that you don't know to begin with. So how can I get lost? I don't even know this place. So just explore. You'll live as long as you have your phone. Just everything's in Google Maps. Have an Uber app, Lyft app, you'll be fine. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. For those who are just coming to Canada like me, good luck with everything. I hope it's not too difficult for you. We got this. Hopefully these tips helped you become less overwhelmed with everything that you have to do. Like I said, it took me about a month to complete everything that I mentioned. And on top of that, I'm taking 5 classes online as well. But if you just take it one step at a time, you'll be able to complete all of it in no time. Hopefully these tips helped you out on how to get started your life here in Canada. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.